You guys are grading homework, and here we go. Number 4, plugging and chugging. Now, you guys just see them making a number line. You were going from 1 to 2 by increments of 1/4. So you could have done 1.25, 1.5, 1.75, 2. They were using fractions because I think they were kind of assuming it was a non-calculator problem, which is awkward because they put a calculator decimal answer. Oh well. The 0.697 would be the final trapezoid approximation. Now guys, hold on, wait. Why is there an equals and not an approximate squiggly sign? Why is it equals? What's on this side? Is it an integral? Does the area equal this? No, the area is approximately the trapezoid approximation. So why is it an equals? Because what does T stand for? Trapezoid approximation. Good. So the trapezoid approximation equals this. But if there was a definite integral, could you put equals and assume that they would not take points off? No. If you put an equals with an integral and this value, you would get points off. You have to show the approximate. This is only approximately the actual area, but they're saying T is a trapezoid approximation. Okay, fine. Equals is okay. Letter B, overestimate, having to do with the concavity being up, right? Second derivative is positive, concave up, and I heard a few people yesterday talking about this. Great, my smart ink things are all missing. What's going to happen if a trapezoid, just to be super extreme, if a trapezoid, right? If the trapezoid cuts a concave up portion of a graph? Overestimate, but if I have concave down portion of a graph, what's going to happen with the trapezoid? There we go. So, for trapezoids, I look at concavity. For left and right, what do I look at? For over and under approximate. Left would be under, right? Left would be over, right? Oh, it's concavity! Check it. Wouldn't left be under? Not concavity. Concave down, sometimes lefts are over and sometimes lefts are under. So how do you figure out over and under approximations with left and right? What's the same between the over here and the over here? Not the concavity, but what is? The signs of the slopes, aka, isn't the function decreasing in both places? Whenever the function is decreasing, what's the left going to be? Oh, the left is going to be a higher y value because the function's decreasing, so therefore over. If the function's increasing, isn't the left going to be a lower y value? So the left is going to be an under approximation? It's that paper card we never wrote last year, but I kind of wanted to. How to know an over versus an under, and we're about to learn, the end of second semester, we'll learn even more approximations we have to think about over and under with. Just be aware, but with trapezoids, yes, concavity. You guys should have already plugged in letter C, the definite integral. Whoa, you should have just said ln of 2 and stopped. What's this silly decimal? Anyway, number 8. 97. Oh, they're wrong. Look, it's an integral and it's an equals. We should take off points. Pause. What do you see? Squiggly. Do you see it? Oh, it's as far as I can go. Oh, thanks. That's great. Hi, my face. Oh my goodness. Go. Do you see it? Ah! This is so annoying. Those are squiggly marks. Those are squiggly. The definite integral is approximately this approximation, which equals, this approximation equals 97. Guys, why am I making a big deal? Last year, when the BC kids, Lorenzo, graded the AB FRQs, some of you put equals where you should have put approximates or approximates where you should have put equals. Just gotta be careful. And later on, we're gonna learn something called Euler's method, which looks like Euler's, but it's Euler's because that's how you pronounce his name. Euler's method needs these approximates, and so easy to forget to write them. Number 12, final answer is 238. Approximately. Wait, feet? What? I thought it was miles. Oh, struggle. answers in miles, and I guess they wanted feet. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have the problem in front of me. Number 34 was D and 36 was C. Any questions? You guessed on 36. Maybe we should look at that one. Anything else? 34? 34. Anything else besides the multiple choice? I have a couple people still grading. Let me go ahead and pull up your notes. I thought I had the multiple choice written down. Sorry, a second ago all your notes were missing. All your notes are still missing? You gotta be kidding me. What happened? Yeah, hold on. All your notes from your entire chapter went missing, and I don't know why. Huh. Oh well, it's okay. Wow, I'm so confused. Okay, you guys know how to be productive while I'm trying to figure out why the notes are all wonky and all weird. Okay, that's fine. Number 34 and 36. Right, AJ, 34, 36?
Yes, 34, 36, and 5C.
Hey, what are you guys supposed to know about e to the x over 2? Anything? Okay, you're not supposed to be anti-deriving, even though you could, because I'm supposed to take the trapezoidal approximation, right? But yeah, I can totally take out that 1 over 2. I would have an extra 1/2 though, wouldn't I, if I was doing my trapezoidal approximation? Because I have the 1/2 from the actual problem itself. I have the 1/2 from the area formula of trapezoids. What's my base going to be? Yeah, because I have 3 equal subdivisions, right? And isn't this distance a distance of 6, right? So I have a distance of 6 being cut into 3 equal parts. So therefore, 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now I'm going to have all of my heights. And guys, if it's equal subdivisions, we can use the trapezoidal rule where height 1 is going to be, now, just a few of you need to visualize. I was working with someone in here yesterday reminding them that I throw in a little number line because it helps me. And so I go 2 from there, got it, go 2 from there, got it, go 2 from, oh, that's too many. Okay, so we stop at 4. Do I have my 3 jumps as far as x values? Yeah. And so my first height is going to be e to the negative 2. Height 1 plus height 2, e to the 0. But in just a second, isn't e to the 0 going to be used again when I go to e to the 2? So therefore, I could go ahead and double up just to save on time, which is probably what they did. I get to double up on all of them but the end pieces, because this height will be used for the first trapezoid and that alone. So I have f of negative 2 plus f of 0, f of 0 plus f of 2. Hey, that got used twice. F of 2 plus f of 4. Hey, that got used twice. And then at f of 4, I'm done. There's nothing else, no farther for me to go. So therefore, I just need to simplify that 2 and that 1/2 reduce. And so I have 1/2 times e to the negative 2 plus 2 e to the 0 plus 2 e to the 2 plus 8. Got it. But then you guys also were asking about number 36. Now, I used the trapezoid rule. You could have also done A1, A2, A3, A4. Just don't forget your 1/2 on the outside from your integrand. Wow, it's bad today. Number 36 says, oh, hey, this is like a CalcBC test last year. So f is positive, which means my graph of f is above. F prime is positive, which means he's increasing above the x-axis, increasing. Double prime is positive, which means he's concave up. True? Boom, boom, boom. Suppose we compute LRAM, RRAM, and trapezoidal approximations. If we denote the three, are they putting them in order of greatest to smallest? Are there inequalities in the answers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're trying to think L, R, and T. Can I just use those three letters?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick little illustration.
On the other side of I.
Oh, is I actual? Probably the integral itself. I is the integral itself. Okay. So I'm trying to think of L and R and T and I. Got it. I mean, we can kind of just show, right? Like a general, just to visualize. How give up increasing. Cool. So if I was to think of L first of all, L is actually out of all the different heights or values of geometric shapes that could fit, L is going to be the lowest because he's the lowest y value. R is going to be, that's my L root. R is going to be my highest because of that increasing nature of the graph. So R is the highest y value. Trapezoids are going to be an over approximate, right? Because it's going to cut over that concave up. Concavity helps me with trapezoids. The increasing helps me with the left and the right. And then, guys, the only one left is that I. And isn't that I just the guy that we can see down here? So as far as I can tell, I don't know exactly the inequalities, but L would be my smallest. Next would be my, I don't even know what it's doing. I didn't hit anything. Oh well. I would be my next. Trapezoid would be my next. And then R would be my greatest. Now, if they write, careful, watch those inequalities or watch what they're asking. It's up on the next page.
Why are you?
I don't know. I didn't do anything just now. Anyway, is it highest to lowest, lowest to highest? Any other questions from homework besides 34 and 36?
Yes, it's lowest to highest.
So we're good to go then.
AJ, it's about
5C?
5C.
Yeah.
5C would be back here on this page. Oh, the exact value? C just says find the exact integral, so AJ, my hint would be power rule. Because if you, sorry, trying to bring this up and it's just not working.
Because
It'd be x to the 1/2 power. True?
I think I used my calculator on part 2 just to get like the exact. Like I put in different things like that.
You didn't get 5.333333?
No.
Go ahead and throw it in again then, because there's no trig, so your radian degrees wouldn't have messed you up. The only thing I can think about is if you plugged in the 0.4 wrong, or if you didn't put the square root. Come on, computer, please. Hey guys, I realize there's a lot of weirdness going on with me too, like I'm clicking things, they're not happening, and I realize I might be getting more frustrated as a result. But I've given you something to do that would be helpful for you, yourself, and you, and AJ is asking me a question, which is technically what this class time is for right now, is asking homework questions, so please don't be rude and talk over us.
Yeah, I must have typed it wrong.
Yeah, it's possible, it happens every now and then, right? But you could have also made it x to the 1/2 plus 1 3 times 2/3. I know it would have been a little messy because a lot of people don't like the radical notation, but it wouldn't have been too bad if you just know that it was the square root of x cubed. Missing that 0, that would be 64, square root is 8, and 8 times 2 is 16/30. Yeah. I'm glad you figured out that. It's just something little. Is there anything else we have for homework? Odds or evens? Okay. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and just freeze the screen on your guys' Google Classroom test review. Remember, this is due tomorrow, so we can go over any questions you guys have. If you're trying to think through, let's get Google Classroom up. Wow. It's just a rough day, guys. Oh, it does say due Monday for BC, and I'm sorry, due tomorrow. That's weird. There again. You want to make a deal?
Yes.
Anybody want possibly the weekend to work on this?
Yes.
Now pause. We'll make a deal. It won't be due tomorrow, aka I won't take off points tomorrow if you guys have questions ready that you got stuck on. Does that mean you want to ask me about every single one? No, it's going to waste your time and my time. But I want to hear at least 1, 2, 3 you got stuck on tomorrow. Meaning, you need to start it tonight. Are we tracking? Okay. I'll leave the deadline where it is, but if you don't have 1 or 2 or 3, then everyone who turns it in anytime after 8 a.m. tomorrow is going to be late. Or just have a few questions ready for me. Sound good? Has anybody figured out where the hardest part of these reviews almost always is? The yellow boxes. You know what we started doing a couple years in some of the BC classes because they thought ahead? They would ask me questions about the end of the review. They would actually do the review backwards in some way, shape, or form. They would start with the yellow boxes and then they would go tackle the rest of it. Why? Because they wanted me in class to address the hard stuff for them. It's up to you guys. But it might be a nice strategy for you to start using because if you just go from the beginning to the end, well, you might not get to the hard ones tomorrow, right? Okay. So it's up to you. Have a strategy. Work on your review. I am available if you guys get stuck, but otherwise,